And again, just taking a look at how this shooting actually occurred. For those who are having a hard time visualizing, Route 91 is the site where the concert was right here. This is where Mandalay Bay is. It's across the street diagonal from the concert venue. The shooter, again, was in Mandalay Bay in a hotel room, shooting outward at that stage. And we spoke with 23 ABC's Leah Freeman earlier in the morning. She was there at that concert during the shooting. She is okay and safe and unharmed. She was able to leave that site, actually. So she sent me this photo of where she exactly was at the time of the shooting. This is where she was in response to the stage. She said that there was nothing blocking her at that time. There were no fences. She was very, very lucky that there was nothing in the way of her, and she was with her sister to get out. She was able to run this way, and she hid behind a church that was over here. And once she noticed that everything has calmed down, they ran actually in the northeastern direction and got out of there. So she is away from the strip right now and is safe. We did speak with her earlier this morning on the phone. And just looking at these terrifying photos of the scene of after this shooting happened, you see people scared, huddling, people not there at the scene anymore. You see here running away, some people running, some people ducking in that area. And we have someone who was there, Brian L., saying Vegas will always shine bright. Hashtag pray for Vegas. He was there at that scene. And our own Kevin McCarthy tweeting this morning, such a senseless tragedy in Las Vegas. This horrific act has our nation praying for the victims and the families. And we also have Melania Trump just tweeting a couple minutes ago, my heart and prayer go out to victims, families, and loved ones. We know President Trump also responded about an hour ago as well on Twitter. And of course, I'll keep tracking social media for the rest of the morning.
All right, thank you, Jada. Yeah, really hard to look at those images this morning. On our Storm Shield Dopplers, very calm and quiet. Our friends up in the mountains and deserts had a wind kicking up yesterday. That was a fresh northwesterly flow coming through. So obviously it's still too dark to see anything, but we have clear skies. We're at a cool 57. We stay in those 50s this morning with good air quality. A little bit of that fresh breeze from the west-northwest takes us to 81 today. That's down below our average of 85, feeling pretty nice out there. Kern River Valley also in those 50s for the next couple hours. 69 at lunchtime. You're high up there, 74, and a little bit of a breeze, about 10 to 20 miles an hour this afternoon. Same breezes for the Tehachapi area. That takes you from a cold 41 right now up to 63 at lunchtime. Then you kind of level out for a couple hours at 65 for your high. Fraser Park, similar story, 48 right now, 68 later. So big swing in temperatures for the day, and that fresh breeze keeps you needing a light sweater later on today. For our friends down in Mojave, those winds are funneling through the 58 pass. So they're in the 50s this morning, 70s this afternoon, and then turning a bit more breezy later tonight. It's more of that fresh air coming in. So I'll show you the rest of the week coming up. But for those of you getting out the door right now, you're seeing on the west side of the valley, things are going okay. But we do have one report of a crash here near the 58 and the 5. It's on the northbound side there. So do be careful.
All right, thank you, Elena. We will continue our coverage of that mass shooting in Las Vegas coming up straight after the break. We are awaiting an updated press conference from Las Vegas. Sheriff Lombardo expected to address the media anytime now, from now till the top of the hour. The minute they come up, we will take you there and bring you the very latest information.
Mayhill, but listen, and I appreciate
5:40 right now. Welcome back. We are continuing to cover some breaking news. This is Under Sheriff Kevin McMahill from the Las Vegas area. He is answering questions from CNN. We're going to listen in real quick.
Absolutely performed heroically, but there'll be time for that later on. We've got to get through this and get a chance to decompress in the next couple of days after we're done, and we'll evaluate that as well. But I have heard the exact same stories. Those men and women were absolutely heroic, and I saw it firsthand. You're welcome.
We were listening in there. That is Under Sheriff Kevin McMahill, who is speaking to CNN. To a CNN representative answering some questions. One of the things that we believe that was being talked about was the number of weapons that were found in the room. They're saying now that at least 8 guns, including a number of long rifles, were in the alleged shooter's room. We're waiting for more confirmation on that right now.
And right now we know that 50 people are dead after that gunman opened fire. We also know 2 off-duty LA County sheriffs were at this concert concert, and they were struck by gunfire. We know that one is in critical condition, the other in stable condition. The Sheriff's Department is not releasing any of those names or details as we continue to investigate. But for now, we'll send things over to 23 ABC's Jada Montemurano with more.
Thank you, Alex. So I've been trying to follow some reporters who were there on the scene. We have a video here of that gunfire of that fully automatic weapon here, and if you see, it's kind of a shaky video of people running after this, and now it's not loading, of course, but I'll move on from that. And this reporter is also tweeting photos of what the blood banks look like there, because again, we're saying over 200 people injured and counted and taken to the hospital. A lot of those people will be needing blood if they do have gunshot wounds, and we see here a line out the door at 4:15 a.m. People going in the middle of the night to donate blood to give back during this tragic time in Las Vegas. And we do have some Bakersfield residents there at that concert. We have someone who retweeted our tweet today saying her aunt was at the 3-day festival, but her family and I are extremely grateful that she is okay and safe. So we are learning as the day goes on about Bakersfield residents who are there at that scene and were there, but they are okay. And in that matter, Facebook is making this crisis response page for anyone who is there in Las Vegas. If you are in the affected area, you can say yes and mark that you are okay, so your family and friends will know that you are safe via Facebook if you do not have a cell phone to call them or there is no service at that time for phone calls. I know sometimes data gets messed up during these times. And we also have the phone number to call if you are here and need to try to contact loved ones. It's 866-535-5654. Again, that number is on the bottom of the screen now. You can call this hotline if you are looking for relatives and if you are concerned about them in that area. We also have David Valadao responding this morning, amongst of other people like McCarthy, President Trump, Melania Trump responding this morning, saying praying for every victim affected by this horrific tragedy. But we also have people responding that were actually at the concert. The performers who were there performing all weekend at this concert that was supposed to be just a fun event this weekend in Las Vegas. Jason Aldean, the one performing exactly when those shots were fired, video circulating on social media, him performing, singing, and running off the stage as he realized those were gunshots. He said, "Tonight has been beyond horrific. I still don't know what to say, but wanted to let everyone know that me and my crew are safe." And the list goes on of people tweeting that were there, that were performing, and these are their reactions. Jake Owen saying, "Gunshots, Vegas, pray to God, I love you guys." Gunshots were ringing off the stage. And it continues. We have John Rich here saying, "We are okay, but our fans and friends are not. This is the worst." Kane Brown, "The world is sick," and it continues. Josh Abbott saying, "Everyone in JAB is accounted for. They evacuated us from Mandalay. My fiance still in the room. They won't let me in, but she is safe." Again, these country stars also affected, but also saying that their fans and friends were affected more than they were. Of course, we will continue to track this for the rest of the morning as we learn more.